This is your host, Job Moraga from Maran Spiritual Ministries. Brothers and sisters, today I did not intend to do any recording. However, I have been compelled to do so by circumstances which I will outline just now. So today I went to a funeral of a dear brother. I used to debate the Old Testament with this brother, respectfully so. He loved the Old Testament, and I remember that in one of our discussions we spoke about this whole question of the red heifer, and the fact that that prophecy must still be fulfilled. And I made it clear to him that look, I told him that I'm not disrespecting any religious beliefs out there. But for me, it's all clear. I don't need to second guess how I feel and what I think. For me, it's all clear. Jesus Christ was the ultimate sacrificial lamb, and I don't believe that there is anything else for me. Red heifer or not, I respect the beliefs of others, but for me, that is where it ends. So, brothers and sisters, my brother, who passed on, of course, he was a well-known personality, but for me, he was just a guy or a younger brother that I would debate the scriptures with, respectfully so, as I said. He will advise me, I will advise him. And the reason why I'm mentioning him is that something happened over the weekend. And of course, I got confused a little bit. On Saturday, I think at around 6 a.m., I was visited by an angel. And this angel, on an urgent basis, showed me a vision. So there was a light brown heifer and then also a black heifer. And I saw this person with a big knife. And he looked at the brownish or light brownish heifer, and he did nothing to it. He moved over to the black heifer. By the way, brothers and sisters, these two heifers were sitting on the ground. Imagine a cow in a kraal, just sitting there, not sleeping, just sitting the way they sit. So these two heifers, they were sitting on the ground. They were not restrained at all. So he left the light brown heifer and he went towards the black heifer and he slit its throat. And I could see blood pouring out of this heifer. And then while I was looking, brothers and sisters, I could sense who this person was. Remember, I was behind him. So I was behind him and I could sense that this looks like a leader that I know in the Middle East. But I wasn't sure. That was Saturday morning, brothers and sisters. So what I did when I woke up, because I remember the discussion that I had with my brother about the Old Testament prophecies about the red heifer and all of that. So I went down on my knees and I prayed. I said, Lord, what are you showing me? What do I tell the people? And brothers and sisters, I've learned the hard way. When the Lord shows you something, it's not for fun. He wants you to do something about it. You know what, brothers and sisters? I will respect a man or a woman who gets it wrong in terms of interpretation. I will respect any man who gets it wrong after applying his mind, after discernment, after praying about it. I will respect any man like that, because imagine I was just shown this vision. Let me not even call it a vision. It was a dream. I saw just a man. Nobody said anything. I just saw a man slitting the throat of a black heifer. And I saw a man, and the same man had just overlooked a reddish, let me call it the light brown, reddish, whatever color it was. But he he overlooked it, and then he came for this black heifer, and he slit its throat. So, brothers and sisters, I had nothing to tell you then. So I decided to pray about it. And this morning, as I was on my way to the funeral, I thought last night, I thought I would wake up a bit earlier so that I can drive with ease, because the place is a bit far. It's almost 2 hours away from where I live. So before I could wake up, the same angel visited me again. And then he revealed, remember what I said on Saturday morning? I saw a man that I thought I recognized because I was coming from behind. And then he was slitting the throat of this black heifer. There was a tent. I could see a tent. It was in an open field. There was some kind of a ceremony there. But I just saw this particular individual. And brothers and sisters, I can also give context to it. You know, I do not know what is going on in the Middle East. I do not know what is going on with the state of Israel. I've got no idea whether it is the original one, whether it is not the original one, and I don't take sides. But there was a time when I was hard hit because I used to watch CNN a lot, and I could see what was happening, especially with the Palestinian children. And that day I remember praying and saying, Lord, if the soldiers wants to kill each other, it's okay. There is nothing that we can do about it. Let the soldiers kill each other. But bombs are falling on innocent children. And brothers and sisters, you do share a tear, because imagine if it was you, or imagine if it was your children crying out for food, their parents dead, and all of that. And I said, look, I don't understand this war, Father. I don't know who's right, who's wrong. I don't know whether this is the Israel that is spoken about in the Bible. I don't know, but that is not what I'm asking you. What I'm asking you is that there are children dying, innocent children. They've got no idea what's going on. There is starvation, bombs, and everything. And I was just praying, brothers and sisters, for the Lord to do something. Not to choose a side, kill the soldiers, that side or this. Just do something for the children. So I did that, and then, brothers and sisters, it got so unbearable to an extent that I stopped watching television completely. I didn't watch anything, any program. I just stopped because it was just too painful, regardless of who feels what or who thinks what. I know that this is one of the topics, brothers and sisters, that could easily spark a World War III. People who support Israel as it stands, and people who support Palestine as it stands. I know this is a contentious issue, and I don't want to pretend to know what is going on. The only thing that I know is that for me, the red heifer means nothing for me. And with due respect to the people who believe that it is a very serious prophecy that needs to get the attention that it deserves, I still believe that Jesus died for everybody, and I believe that he was the ultimate sacrificial lamb. So anyway, brothers and sisters, this morning, before I could go to the funeral, as I said, I saw this individual from behind. This morning, ultimately, the Lord revealed who this individual was to me. And when I saw him in the state that he was in, I knew that God is saying that judgment is imminent. I saw him in a very, I don't know how to put this, brothers and sisters, but it was a very compromised position. He was no longer the prime minister that, with nice suits and everything. But I saw him in a very, very compromised position, almost like how you see beggars in the streets, brothers and sisters. That is how I saw the Prime Minister of Israel. I know that this could be literal or this could be symbolic. For me, it doesn't matter, brothers and sisters. I think you can do your own praying and ask for more revelation. I'm not here to add or subtract anything. I have just given it to you the way I saw it. You make up your mind what you believe this vision is all about. And of course, there are those who would believe that it's nonsense. It doesn't matter. For me, brothers and sisters, I honestly don't care much about anybody's opinion. When the Lord says you say it, I say it the way I've said it. So what I've said, it is what it is. I saw the Prime Minister of Israel slitting a black heifer on Saturday, slitting its throat on Saturday. And I thought I knew that it was him, but I didn't want to come out because I wasn't sure. So I refused to say anything. And then this morning, the Lord came, or the angel of the Lord came and said, you prayed, you said, you're not sure who that is. Now we're giving you a clear vision of who it is. And I saw who it was. And then it was him. And as I said, he was not the same Prime Minister that I see now, wearing a powerful blue tie and nice suit. He was a Prime Minister who looked like a beggar. Now, brothers and sisters, you decide what it means. Do you think it's literal? Do you think it's symbolic? Whichever way, judgment is coming. From Marang Spiritual Ministries, your host, Job Maraga.